Hi, I'm Herm, and welcome to Crowding the Plate with Frankie on the camera, Luke, Cater, and where's Carp? Carby, where'd you go? Whoa!
Whoa! Got him!
Hi, I'm Herm, and welcome to Crowding the Plate, along with Luke, Colin, Carp, and myself, Herm, and my man Frankie on the camera.
Today, we've got a great show for you here. Yes, we do. Today we'll be talking about home plate collisions. Crowding the plate. I mean, when we're talking about home plate collisions, we want to talk about the physical part of the game. I mean, most people think, am I right, that baseball's not a physical sport? And
No,
I hear that all the time. But there's aspects of the game that just seem like they're part of the game. And this is one of them. I absolutely hate it. I mean, when runners out by 10, 12 feet, I mean, what happens? They don't have a play. This at least gives them the chance to make the play. So, if Colin is right here and he's the catcher,
Yeah.
I'm going to run right into him. But now, it's automatically out, I'm done, my team loses. You know what I mean? This way we have the home plate collisions.
I gotta say, with Buster Posey's injury a couple years ago, season-ending ankle injury, that's the argument, but I'm for home plate collisions. I think it's a great part of the game. And without home plate collisions, I mean, the runner's going to be safe every time.
Well, just to add on to the injury aspect, I mean, I'm a catcher. I was back in the day, still am. And I just love, I don't even think it's a bad thing. Like, I'm not scared to be hit. But there are those guys out there that will say, this ain't worth it. These are my $15 million men that I'm paying.
Yeah, exactly.
Stay healthy all season.
That's just wimpy. It's wimpy.
Well, yeah, but they're paying $15 million for them.
Buster Posey's the best catcher in the game. Do you want him severely hurt?
Arguably. Exactly, arguably. All right, well, that concludes our segment on home plate collisions. Anything to add, Luke?
Not really. You summed it up nice, Carp.
So there's one good thing
Okay, Herm, what
about, so, sorry about that.
Continue, Herm.
I was thinking,
Casual dog park.
Yeah, that's cool, right?
Yeah.
All right, continue, Herm.
so the one thing that could be good about home plate collisions is that you get more rundowns. And sometimes the fans, it's a mopey game, maybe 1-0, not a lot of hits.
Get the fans into the game.
Yeah.
We are losing fans in baseball.
But
Baseball's supposed to be fun.
hold on. So now that the fans can't get the home plate collisions like they would like to see,
I don't know, I think
spice up the game a little. But if the runner is coming into home plate, the throw comes in, he's about to be out by 10, 15 feet, then he can try and run back to third, run home, get some rundowns. The fans love that stuff.
Fans love when they
think about it.
knock
We
them.
have 4.5-hour games now.
Yankees, Red Sox? Ridiculous.
But people, because of all the strategy in baseball, but that's not it. It's the commercials. I mean, seriously, like, let's go. Let's pick this game up. Right, Frankie?
Right,
Thank you, buddy.
We'll see you next time at Guarding the Plate.
Hello, and welcome to our live segment of Crowding the Plate. I'm going to show you some examples. So listen, outfield has got the ball over there. All right? Jack, Hermie, McDermott is going to be base running. I will be catching. Colin and Luke will explain to you the process of what is going on. All right, start off. We're going to get a ball.
So
So the ball,
hit to the outfield, run around third, cut off throw comes, right to the catcher.
And the runner is charging at him about 15, 20 feet away.
And now last year, this is right here, boom, and then we don't know what's going to happen.
Routine play. So,
because this could happen.
so then I come in, lower my shoulder, go for the ball, try and get the ball loose,
See,
and I'm safe.
but now, the ump, I don't know the exact rules, but you make
Now the
out.
ump is when you make contact with the catcher.
It's an out.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
an
an
out.
out,
So
yeah.
but
He's coming in.
I
got
can
the
do
ball.
this.
He can't touch me here.
I'm out.
He's out.
He drops the ball. The ball
We could
flies.
see suspensions. We could see fines. But now, this is what's going to happen. He's going to come. He's out. I move.
Exactly.
All right? So that's why
Just
we
boring.
are fans of crowding the plate.
Hi, I'm Hunter. Welcome to Bold Predictions. So, spring training now. Everyone's just trying to get back into the baseball mood. And so we got some projected standings for next year. So let's start off in the AL, with the AL East. My personal favorite team, Boston Red Sox, defending World Series champs. I'm going to have them at a solid 96 and 66, which is, I believe it's the same record as last year, if not an improvement.
Possibly. I don't know.
I'll have to check that. Then you got the Yankees, which most people would have Tampa Bay in front of the Yankees, but I think the Yankees, with all their off-season deals, will be ahead of the Rays at a 92 and 70. Then you got Tampa Bay, has one of the best teams at developing young players, having them 91 and 71. Baltimore, they struggled last year. Their struggles may continue, but I think they're doing pretty good. So,
Middle of the road team every single year, Jack.
Exactly.
Sorry about that, but
Exactly. 87 and 75. Right. I just thought that was perfect, suited for them. Toronto, still rebuilding, not doing too well, haven't done well in the past. 76 and 86, disappointing. Colin, you have something to say?
on the AL East,
I was gonna say I like New York winning the division this year. I think I think he's the real deal. And
I think Tanaka's a joke.
you do really.
I see. All right, sorry to interrupt your segment here, but to tell you the truth, I think that Tanaka will be a 2-3 starter. We will not see 24 and 0 like he did in Japan.
Oh, no.
This is different hitters.
Definitely
We got
not.
steroids. Sorry, smash your dreams out there, boys. We got steroids, and I feel bad for all the clean players out there, and that's affecting pitchers' games these days.
But-
it's not a clean game.
Yes, it is
And
definitely.
there's a big difference between Japanese baseball and American baseball. Sorry.
And I'm saying the reason I love Boston's pitching, I think Buchholz, Lester, that's a great one too.
Dubront coming up.
Dubront, okay,
Blackman.
but
Henry Owens.
I like New York because now they have solid catcher in McCann. They got good outfield with the loss of Granderson.
We might
But
see
they
Ellsbury hit
upgrade with
20.
Ellsbury.
Yeah, we might
And
see.
then with that short field, I don't know. Now Tampa, I think they're going to be a real threat this year in the wild card
of
standings.
course, that pitching.
That pitching is unbelievable. They have Price and Moore, everything. But yeah, those are my facts.
Archer.
All right, thanks. And now we're heading into the AL Central.
Moving over to the AL Central. So, here you got Detroit. Now, Detroit's just always a solid team. You know, good pitching, Miggy, loss of Prince, but they gained Ian Kinsler. So, that's going to be pretty good for Detroit.
Depends
94,
what Ian Kinsler you're getting.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you're getting the 332 home run guy or not?
94 and 68. Then you got Cleveland. Cleveland's got Terry Francona.
Solid
They've,
manager.
yeah. And they were just, last year, they just squeezed in. Almost they got to the 163rd game, couldn't capitalize. So I'm having them around 93 and 69. You know, Danny Salazar, I have big expectations for him.
You know what? I have to agree with you there.
I think he's gonna do well.
What about? I have to ask you, Jack. Can what do you have on Carlos Santana? Do you think he's gonna be playing catcher, or are we gonna see the good offensive player, or in the,
We might see
you know,
him- we
the
might
okay
see that.
defensive player?
You know, I was watching some MLB Network and they said they
Great-
might have Santana
great
at
show.
first.
Yeah, that'll look good.
I wouldn't
mean,
mind that.
You're always getting that solid offensive player, but if they somehow get something at first, you never know. So
Yeah.
that's all I
Yeah.
had to say.
Right, and then you got Kansas City. I believe they can get the 91 team. You know, they haven't had all that great, been very good with trades lately, but I think they can just.
Hey,
Let me pick up.
I think they can be a 91 team.
really?
And then we got the Twins, always struggling. Joe Mauer will help them be the MVP. I'm having them off at 71-91.
Wait, the MVP of the Twins, not just.
Oh, of
they got
the
both
Twins.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you got the Cubs, always.
They got a Brave, Jose.
Mm,
I don't
you
think
know,
so, buddy.
I don't think he's gonna.
I'm
I
not
don't
saying
think he
that
can
they're
turn
gonna
them
be
around
better.
to a 91 team.
He
but
will help the rebuilding
It's a
effort.
He'll help the rebuilding process. Now we're gonna move over to the NL because the AL West is just kind of a toss-up division. You never know what's gonna happen there, except for Houston, 100-loss team last year, 111 and something like that, 111 losses. So just move right over. So you got Atlanta, just a great team, great players, great squad. 90 and 72. I think they're gonna win this division. Last year they ran away. And then Washington, I think, will be close behind.
Pitching staff right there, dude.
Strasburg.
Staff right
Then you got Strasburg is usually just run down by injuries. And then you got Bryce Harper.
Well,
He's
what
nothing
what
bad,
happens
man.
when he's healthy, Herm? Can you tell us about that one?
Strasburg, he's an ace.
Best pitcher in the league right there.
I don't know about that.
He just
That's a bold prediction.
if Strasburg stays healthy, I might have Washington tied with Atlanta, 90 and 72.
All right, and here's Luke DiPolito with the NL Central.
Well, it's going to be not a good division this year. Pittsburgh, a very good team, I think, this year. They've got McCutchen, and they made the playoffs last year. Got good, decent, but they should be the best. Now, Seattle, St. Louis, they made it to the finals against the Sox last year, but they just couldn't commit. And here's Carp with the
Just to
inside
add,
scoop.
thanks. Just to add on to the St. Louis point or perspective, obviously they may be the most consistent team in the entire Major League Baseball. I mean, look at the last 10 years. I mean, they lost perhaps the greatest player in the game at the time in Pujols.
And they're making the World Series.
And they rebound right away, you know? So that, to me, shows that they're ready to battle with Mike Walker and Adam Wainwright.
So I'm just gonna jump in real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Finish off the NL Central.
Yeah, see what you got.
So Cincinnati, Johnny Cueto, they lost him last year. They didn't have him. Yeah.
Votto, he's
Votto's consistent, but I think Johnny Cueto will really help the Reds. And also they did lose Shin-Soo Choo to the Rangers, but I don't think that will affect them too much.
not very.
They don't have a very strong outfield, but I still think they can pull off 90
Yeah.
wins. Then you got the Brew Crew and Ryan Braun.
Mr. Steroids.
Yeah, they lost.
I think 80's generous, son.
With
Mr.
Ryan Braun
never
back,
know.
Cargo. I think they
They have a nice
got
team.
80
decent
wins.
team, decent.
Decent.
Then you
They're
got
gonna be okay.
Chicago, the Cubs, just
Ugh.
like Houston, not a very good team, not a bad farm
Dude,
system.
they
though.
are building with
They have a good farm
solid
system.
GM.
A new Theo
He likes to go for
Theo
the big
Epstein,
names. He likes to
very
go for the big
good
names.
manager, and
General.
Fun
General,
fact.
and you got a
Fun
new-
fact. Theo Epstein has the same birthday as me.
Hashtag Herm's fun facts right there. That
Wow.
was trending on Twitter.
Okay, Luke, you want to take away the NL West?
well, it is the NL West is I think the most competitive division in major leagues because you have solid teams. You got LA, Arizona, and San Fran, always very good consistent teams. They all have very good teams. Anything
Luke,
to add?
I just have a question. I want to know, with this, how is this the most competitive team in the MLB?
Look, you
What about
have
the AL East? Have been since the 30s, the 40s?
AL West. AL West.
Yeah, AL West. That's just toss-up. You never know.
That's just
And then,
saying
look,
what the word
That's
is.
just my opinion. I
Right
think
here
that
in
they
the
have
NL
very
West.
solid teams.
Look. You have the LA Dodgers gonna win it next couple years.
Arizona, they had some pickups.
Arizona's pretty good. They got Bronson Arroyo, who's injured right now. Mark Trumbo, very consistent. San Francisco just struggling. Colorado struggling. San Diego struggling. Just they can't seem to
In
win.
the next few years,
Look at this.
They have some-
You got San Diego at 500. You think you can win with a team who has 95 wins if you're 500?
no.
I agree.
I would have to
Peter?
say that the most competitive leagues are probably right here, and NL Central.
Herm,
Yeah.
I agree with you, buddy.
NL Central, you had these three teams made the playoffs last year. All three teams.
All right, now let's see what Frankie has to say. Any opinions on that one, Frankie?
I will be taking over the AL West. Hold on, wait. Frankie just has to pass this test. So to show, at least something about baseball,
You know something.
who won the 1986 World Series? This should be easy.
Ooh, New York Mets got him! All right, so we have a cameraman. His name is Frankie. Let's just say he ain't. Yeah, Herm gets it. He ain't the brightest when it comes to baseball pastime. America's pastime. So we're talking about the evolution of Frankie. All right, right now Frankie's down here. We're gonna track him from our first episode. We're gonna see his improvement. So we're gonna have quizzes. Herm already got him today with the '86 World Series, the Buckner question and whatnot. Matt's won that, by the way. So we'll see.
Buckner.
Sign off. I'd like to thank my boy Colin, my girl Luke, and of course the one and only Herm. Thank you. And just to shout out, the best social studies in the history of the world.
And we're
Miss-
studying history.
Oh, good one. Miss Harding. Hail Thoth. Hail Thoth.
And a shout out to Miss Harding
Section-
because she got our name, crowding the plate.
True.
Section 3.
Section 3.
Section 4.